All right, Jeff Long here from True Focus Media, and I have my good friend and expert, Eddie Saunders Jr. from Adaptix. Eddie, thanks so much for being on here today.
No, it's exciting to always hear from you, my friend, and I'm excited for what we're getting ready to jump into as well.
Yeah. So we're talking a lot about Adaptix and East Tech and all the things that you're going to have at the show. So first question is, give me an overview of Adaptix and really how you help solve your customers' problems.
So, Adaptix is a revolutionary vice, jaw, and work holding system that's part of the Nordgren product family that's primarily designed to eliminate the need for soft jaw creation, which, as we all know, takes a significant amount of time in a lot of different scenarios. So, our system removes that need, speeds up the ability to be able to create more of an adaptive work holding for individuals who need it the most.
Nice. Now, for the people that are going to be at East Tech, what are some ways that Adaptix helps machine uptime for those type of people that will be there at the show?
Solid question. So, really, specifically for job shops or any shop that has a wide variety of parts and profiles that are coming through. As much as people would love to say, I'm going to throw this in a vise, hold it down, and I'm just going to put thousands and thousands of RPMs on it. If you do that, your part's going to fly and it could result in lots of damage and lots of other injuries that really are unavoidable. And so, what we're really doing is we've taken that old soft jaw system, which really compiles of someone taking the design of a part, having to design the soft jaws themselves, and then also having to cut them, then having to install them so that you can finally use them. And that process can take anywhere from 1 hour to a couple of hours. But what we're actually bringing to the show and bringing to the table, for lack of a better term, is more of an adaptive system that allows you to take a variety of different profiles, form to them in a timely manner. But not only that, but also repeat that so you can scale your operations. And if you spend less time cutting soft jaws, you're going to spend more time cutting actual raw material to make into finished parts. And that's how we really help increase that spindle and machine uptime.
Nice, and that's crucial, right? Now, I get it. Like sometimes for some people, technology can be intimidating. Different products, something's new on the market. It seems a little like, hey, can I learn this, right? So, talk to me about the learning curve, and is this easy to utilize?
Contrary to popular belief, a lot of individuals think that some type of modular work holding system is going to be highly intricate. There's going to be a class involved. There's going to be training manuals and all these other things. But luckily, this specific solution is as easy as putting and installing the fingers with a handful of steps, obviously very minimal, on top of your existing vice base. And then by tightening these specific sides, you're now easily able to form to your specific parts. So the learning curve, we've really brought that down to a very short level, and it's easily digestible, so much to where upon installing this on your specific and current vice base, you could be using this within the first hour or even less of you receiving it. So it's super convenient and it makes it very easy on the user so they can spend more time utilizing the tool and not spend as much time learning, configuring, and keeping their hands on the tool, which does take away from spindle uptime.
Oh, it's fantastic. I've seen the product in use, and I'm not a machinist or a specialist, but like just seeing that, like I could instantly see the benefit to it. I can only imagine the people that are actually using it, how probably revolutionary and beneficial it is to them. Yeah.
For
So
sure. That's why we call it the revolution in work holding.
there we go. Love it. So last kind of question on some of the product here. Obviously, we know that bottlenecks are a huge constraint, a huge issue, with companies, and it can affect so many things. So, how does Adaptix close the gap between grip to chip?
Phenomenal question. And a lot of it comes back to that standard soft jaw creation or just having the ability in general to mold and put your hold into a variety of different parts. I mean, there are other work holding solutions, some of them more and or less intricate, but to be able to have a specific solution that allows you to form to your parts as they come through, whether you're prototyping or just handling high quality. Not only is it adaptive, it's repeatable. And that's the biggest thing there because a lot of bottlenecks that arise from a work holding situation, specifically with soft jaws, is the amount of literally burdened labor rate of not only the machinist having to cut and make that specific soft jaw, but also your designer who has to know how to design and make one. And then another additional thing to that is once those soft jaws are done, you now have wasted material that you have to store and hope maybe you'll use it again. And if you don't, that's scrap at that point, and that's just an inefficient use of resources. So we're allowing you to better utilize your resources, better utilize your investment in your people as well as your technology, and just making life easier and allowing you to fixture faster.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, that's sounds like a no-brainer. Sounds like some exciting things that Adaptix is providing to the market. So let's kind of switch gears just a little bit, talk more about East Tech. And why is Adaptix attending the East Tech trade show?
Man, I'm a huge fan of the MT series provided by SME. I think they've got a great show series lined up, obviously with Tech, West Tech, East Tech, and South Tech. Not only is it awesome to be able to have just these individual shows, but it's the regional coverage as well. It's one of the very few shows that actually has a legitimate series. And how more relevant could it be being the manufacturing technology series? So Adaptix fits right in there. I've actually attended a handful of the SME series shows myself. Always lots of great buzz, always cutting edge speakers. You got the latest and greatest of the products, technology, and some awesome human beings that are collaborating with the industry as well. So it's always just a hot hub of attention, of conversation, and most importantly, of innovation within the industry. And anybody who's trying to really get the word out about their products or their services, you got to be at one of these MT series shows.
That's so good. That's so good. I think you and I both know the power of networking and community and being in person and not just seeing people's products and a company and their representatives, but really talking to people and getting to know them. I don't know if you want to talk about any of those benefits yourself, is how it relates to being at this trade show or not.
Yeah, so even though this is an established product and we've made a lot of great advancements, there are still entirely too many people that have yet to get their hands on it. So with this being such a disruptive and revolutionary type of product, we're getting all kinds of love on social media with how unique it is. But there's no better way to experience the Adaptix difference than by physically getting your hands on the fingers of Adaptix.
Nice, nice. So let's talk about that. What will be there at your booth specifically? Will people get to see anything or do anything, demos or anything, or what can they experience at your booth?
Oh, yeah. We wanted to ensure that we weren't just giving out a general booth demo. We wanted to provide an elevated experience. So not only are we planning on having 2 demo units, but we're going to create a little bit of an engaging experience that we call the fixturing face-off. And it's where we're going to be having individuals who are willing to participate for a very sweet prize, which we'll be announcing soon. But they're going to be able to take anywhere from 3 to 4 intricate parts that typically a machinist would have to create soft jaws for. And they're going to be able to race either myself, one of my colleagues, or their own friends in a really head-to-head battle, see who can truly fixture the fastest. So we anticipate that on being a very engaging and fun situation. So if anybody's trying to challenge me, I'm ready to go. If not, you can always have some good fun with your friends, and we've got some really cool giveaways we're going to be featuring as well that you're going to want to get your hands on.
Nice. I love that. I love the interactive, the competition, the just adding some fun, because we all know sometimes trade show booths, people are just standing there and whatever. So like the fact that you're bringing them in, engaging with them, having some fun, having a little competition, I think that's a fantastic idea.
We're really, really excited about that. We've thought about a lot of different ideas and how we could really be on theme and on brand. And what better way to really show people how quickly you can not only use this, but also learn how to use it by hosting a cool, fun, engaging, and highly interactive experience that promotes a little bit of camaraderie, maybe some photo opportunities and some smiles and all the above.
That's so good. That's so good, Eddie. Well, last question here. I know there's going to be a lot of people coming in, both locally and probably regionally, probably internationally and beyond to this show. What are some of the other benefits that you see from the city that's held in, or once they're inside the building, the talks and the sessions and all of that stuff? What are some of the highlights that maybe you've seen from this show that people should be aware of?
I mean, the SME series shows they're always bringing wonderful, relevant industry thought leaders from a variety of different facets. It's so entertaining to be able to know that there are so many intelligent and inspiring individuals, and SME is able to secure these individuals to express their thought leadership. I think that's wonderful. And then aside from that, the obvious, there's going to be the latest, greatest, most innovative tools and technology at the show. So anybody who likes to do things with your hands and any makers out there, this is going to be one of those shows where you are in this region or one of the variety of regions because they provide that type of experience. You have to show up to the Houston Tech, West Tech, East Tech, or South Tech. They do a great job of providing, again, the cutting edge experience to regional shows. And really, I have yet to have anything less than a phenomenal experience at any of their expos.
Well, that's a ringing endorsement. I mean, I love the excitement, the energy, but also the value that they provide, which brings that excitement to you. So, Eddie, thanks so much for being on the show. Thanks for talking about Adaptix and what you provide there, but also some of the reasons why you're going to East Tech. And like I said, it sounds like an exciting time. I'm excited for everybody that can be there with you.
Oh, it's going to be a wonderful time so that we can help you get a grip at East Tech.